Ladies and gentlemen,
All right. We should not have started on Jansen.
welcome back to Out of Pocket. Matt's not here today,
Thank
so
God.
we don't get our little song and dance intro to start off. So we're in a little bit of a different mood today.
I swear I saw Matt earlier, but I don't know where he went.
Yeah, I'm not
So-
sure, but me and Owen aren't exactly the singing type.
No.
So,
Matt's one of those people that you'll see him at the beginning of the day and then he'll just disappear.
yeah.
Or he just won't come at all. That's also.
So we're just going to skip past the old theatrics
Theatrics.
and get right into some random discussion like we always do.
We're not going to talk about starting a restaurant this
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Maybe this time it'll at least be sports.
No. Probably not.
Some sports on the sports podcast, maybe.
No, probably not.
So, big event for local sports somewhat is Mizzou. Congratulations to Mizzou on finally not Mizzouing it.
Finally winning a game. It was pretty close, though. A little scary, but.
Well,
we also have something a little more local. Our cross-country girls got third at state. It's pretty impressive.
hey, yeah.
And Zach Holtmeyer got 16th, 19th, something like that. Still pretty good, though.
That's solid. Yeah, better than I do.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, back to Mizzou, ending on a fumble 6 with 30 seconds left, maybe.
Yep.
Which that was the weird thing watching that game. It seemed like nobody could hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
It was a very sloppy football game, both sides. Drew Pine, for the first time, looked like a quarterback there for a little bit.
Just for a little bit.
I think Mizzou finally realized something in the end of the game when they're losing, and that's why I think Mizzou has been so good this year. At even though they should be winning a lot of the games that every game that they've won so far, like Auburn, Vanderbilt, and Oklahoma, why they eventually come back, is because when they're down, they have to throw it up to their two, arguably the best wide receiver duo in the nation.
Yeah.
Which is what they should just do from the start of the game.
Yeah, probably.
But, like, late in that game, it finally got down to, well, guess our only choice is to throw it up to Luther Burton, and believe it or not,
It worked.
it worked.
Even though that's what they did all last season, it worked for them then. So
Well,
let's
they
not
did
do
the
that
whole
this
way
year.
down the field. They had, 2 minutes to score a touchdown after Mizzou actually had a fumble 6 from Jamal Roberts, I think.
I have no idea.
Fumbled it. And Mizzou went Theo Weiss, Luther Burton, Theo Weiss. They weren't consecutive, but that was their 3 big plays. They got him into the end zone pretty quick. It's like, where's that the first 3.5 quarters?
Yeah, it'd be nice if they.
Oh,
Oh.
wow. Oh, wow.
Somebody decided to show
Had
up.
to show up, huh?
What an interesting.
Oh, no. What were you doing?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a special, never-before-seen guest, Matt Eckelkamp, on the podcast today.
Yeah, I took your
Decided.
spot, man.
He decided to join. So we just kind of got started,
Actually,
We were
Yeah.
just talking about the Mizzou finally not being Mizzou. They let Oklahoma Mizzou it this time.
yeah. I mean, they can still make the playoff. Actually, if they went out and they beat down on teams.
It's a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But if you want to be enthusiastic about Mizzou, then that's what you could say. Which I mean, you can't say they don't have a chance when they have a chance.
Well, it's
Yeah,
weird.
usually.
It's weird when I watch people that pick for the rankings in the playoffs. How there's so many guys that they say, having quality losses and a good record is the 2 most important things. But then with Mizzou, for some reason, it's like
Well,
I would think a 10-2 SEC school that with both their losses being against ranked teams would be higher than they're saying.
They don't want Mizzou to be in it. I swear they don't. They have something against Mizzou. They always have. Even that one year when we were bowl eligible, and then they did something stupid. They banned us from doing it, having it, or playing in the game for some stupid reason for recruiting. Even though Alabama did whatever the heck they wanted to for the longest time. Stuff like that. Little things that they've done to Mizzou over the years has been stupid. But that's what they do. I mean, I don't know. It's like they don't want them to succeed.
Well, like I just don't understand. Who was it? South Carolina just beat. Who did South Carolina just beat? They beat somebody in the SEC that was pretty big, and now everyone's putting South Carolina way up in the rankings. Hold up, let's see who they beat. And there's like 6-3.
Well, hey, we got a game against them. That's good
We
for
play
us.
Mizzou. Yeah, they play Mizzou this weekend.
If
literally,
we beat down South Carolina, that will help us because
A&M. They beat up on A&M. That's who it was.
and we got beat, right? Wasn't that A&M? We got beat down. Yeah.
Mhm.
So here, from Mizzou's side of things, if you go into South Carolina, preferably Drew Pine's not going to watch this, but dude, go back to wherever the heck you came from.
Chancellor just talking about how good he was.
He was good in the fourth quarter of that last game. I'm not saying he should still be the starter. No, he's still horrible.
You're right. He did do all right towards the end of the game, but like,
Hold up.
dude, Brady Cook needs to be in the game. It's been like this all year. Give the ball to Luther freaking Burden. Jesus Christ, Brady Cook needs to get his long ball. He needs to that's his problem this year. He's had guys open and he just can't hit them.
Brady Cook needs to be on the field.
Well, he's injured.
Yeah, that would help.
Yeah, that definitely does. They do, it seems like, miss a lot of
They do.
wide open
Go back
touchdowns.
into all these games and watch how many one-on-ones the receiver pulled out of and just.
The A&M game was bad.
And Brady Cook would be like this: overthrow, overthrow, overthrow. I'm not a quarterback. I've never played, so it's hard as crap, obviously. But
No,
you know,
probably
as a bystander, it's like that's what you need to do. I'm not.
Well, the A&M game was really bad for that. They had they had a touchdown and another really big play get called back for penalty right at the beginning of the game. Brady Cook missed a couple wide open guys, and it was just a snowball. Is really what that game was.
Yeah,
And that game got ugly.
it did.
I think that's the big thing with Mizzou is if they lose those two games by a touchdown, I think Mizzou is arguably a playoff team right now. But I think since they're only two competitive teams they've lost to by 30. I think they've lost to them both by 34. I think it was 41-7 and then 34-0. I think that's what's keeping them out of the playoff discussion right now.
Oh man, it's just so rough because I don't know how Mizzou's gonna be here coming up. You got that. I know that quarterback from Pennsylvania. I think his name's Matt Zoller, something like that. He is a 5-star now, or he was a 4-star 5. I think he's a 5-star right now on 247 Sports, but he's committed to Mizzou right now. But then he went to go visit Penn State where he's from, and he went to that game that was sold like the
whiteout
biggest
game?
crowd. It was the biggest crowd in history at Penn State. He went to that game.
Oh,
So, as a Mizzou fan, you're scared because who do we have at quarterback right now? Drew Bryant. He's gone this year. I'm almost positive he's gone.
Oh, I thought Drew Bryant was a junior.
Well, you have to. What's the transferring rules? You have to be a junior to transfer, right? Or is it you can be sophomore and junior? I don't know.
I think you can transfer whenever.
Well, yeah, I think it used to be.
I think it may be after 2 years.
Yeah.
So I mean, after your
and I
redshirt freshman year.
I think that it is his last year, too.
It's
So-
Drew Pines last year.
Yeah. So
Well, they got Sam Horn too.
who?
Sam Horn's he was another guy who we thought was gonna be really good. He's better at baseball. He's a good baseball player. But Sam Horn's not like a guy who's gonna get us there.
Well, he was a 4-star. I just saw. I know he was a highly rated prospect, and I don't know. I would have thought they would have played him over Drew Pine because Drew Pine is older.
That's
than Sam
what I'm
Horn, but
saying.
I don't know.
That's how you know. That's how you know.
Is Drew Pine a senior? Here, we'll check this.
What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, back to the Zollers guy. But he's committed to Mizzou. He hasn't flipped his commitment. So that's something we can look forward to.
Drew Pine is a senior, by the way.
Okay.
I saw that Gower kid. He fully committed. He signed to Texas Tech. I know he was committed, but I'm pretty sure he actually
Well, yeah, there's a deadline. You can't officially, national
Yeah.
signing day or whatever.
Yeah.
It's past a certain day, so you can verbally. I mean, you could verbally commit somewhere in the first grade if you want, but
Yeah.
there's a certain deadline.
I'm verbally committed to the East Central Falcons.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of dribbling my options right now.
Hmm.
You know, I don't know. I'm pretty confident I'm not going anywhere for sports.
We've said this on the other podcast.
So-
I'm pretty sure. We had a whole in-depth.
And if sports really doesn't matter, then I guess it comes down to what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Yeah, there's not a lot of Owensville athletes that
Derek Brandt.
besides Derek Brandt. You know.
He just got posted on Mizzou's football page the other day. He got posted last year too for like I forget exactly what it was, but it was like Player of the Week or something like that.
That was a
Practice Player
couple
of the
weeks ago. I think he was Special Teams Player of the Week.
Yeah.
Might have been the week they lost to Alabama.
Week. Could be. I don't remember. I knew it was a little bit
Has
ago. but
he been in the games?
No,
he doesn't
he
like.
doesn't even dress.
No.
Like he doesn't. He sits on the sideline.
Mm.
I mean, he's on the sideline. He runs out the tunnel with them and everything. But
Better than I'm doing.
exactly.
Facts.
Heck,
So he probably you don't know if he has a scholarship yet or not.
I thought he was.
I thought he was a walk on.
Well, he started as
You
a
can
walk-on.
be a walk-on and obviously get a scholarship.
I know he
so.
started as a walk-on, but I thought somebody told me he was on scholarship. I'm not sure.
Should be. I have no idea.
I'm not sure on that. But because I'm sure a school like Mizzou, they probably got dudes standing on the sideline that
Yeah. I'm
have
sure.
scholarships. They probably hand them out like
Nothing.
crazy.
Probably. I would imagine he probably does, but I might be wrong.
Could be.
I don't know. I'm kind of curious too. So he skipped a year before he tried out what was technically his sophomore year was when he walked on. So I'm curious is this his junior year or maybe his sophomore redshirt year now or something
I don't
like
know.
that? Like I wonder if in college, I'm not sure how it works. Is it when you try out for the football team, is that your first year of eligibility or is it based off of your
Like
school age?
yeah.
Like in high school, if I start playing basketball as a senior, I can't come back and
I
play
believe the
basketball
eligibility
for 3 more
rules.
years.
I think it has to do with your playing, not your
So right now
schooling.
it would most likely be like his redshirt freshman year, in theory, because he would redshirted last year and then he'd be a freshman this year. That's what you're saying. Because that's the only way I could think of it. Either that or he's just a sophomore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Same
He's
way.
he's either a sophomore or a redshirt freshman.
Because he should by school he should be a junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he could be a freshman or a redshirt sophomore.
Other way
Or a
around.
redshirt, you know what I mean. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Same thing.
yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know how college eligibility works. I really don't even know
Don't
how
ask
high
me.
school eligibility works. I get 4 years, freshman year, sophomore year,
You
junior
get
year,
4
senior
years.
year.
There's no redshirt in high school.
Yeah, but I don't. Well, I know in college, I'm pretty sure you get 4 you get 5 years, but it can only be 4 in the same sport. So like, I'm pretty sure you can go play football for 4 years. And if you're like a really good athlete and you run out of football eligibility, you could go play baseball for a year. Or it's either 5 or 6.
Like, could you does redshirting that doesn't count as a year as
No, that's what a red
eligible.
shirt is. It's
So technically you could like redshirt all 4 years and then play another.
no, you only get one red shirt year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You get a red shirt year, and then I think there's something for injury too.
Yeah.
I think, but a red shirt, I'm pretty sure you have to play in. Obviously, it's going to be different with every sport, but in football, I'm pretty sure you cannot appear in more than 4 games.
Yeah.
So that's why some teams, I don't know if Mizzou
College
does it.
football 25. That's how it is on the game. It has to. But you're laughing at me, but it's
not laughing.
based off of all that college stuff. So
I'm not laughing.
But
you play more than 4 games on college
I'm
football,
not laughing.
then you.
I'm not
that's
laughing.
the worst feeling on college football when you get a nasty recruiting class, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna let them try the first 4 games, then you realize you forgot to go back and redshirt them, and you're like,
Yep.
no. And when you're rebuilding like a
So he's gonna be like an 88 overall instead of a like 96, 97.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the worst thing is when you do redshirt somebody, they end up being a redshirt sophomore and going to the NFL draft. I had a dude like that. It was stupid. But then other times you redshirt a guy, he wants to go to the draft his sophomore year. You beg him to come back, and then he doesn't even try going his junior year. It's the logic on that game is so whack sometimes. But anyway, that's enough of that.
The Texans thing still.
So winter sports, local Owensville winter sports, are officially all started up. Basketball, both basketballs, girls and boys,
Wrestling.
and girls wrestling started last week. Boys wrestling just started up this Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So they're officially all full swing.
Yep.
I don't know anything about wrestling, but I know
Either.
boys basketball starts next Saturday, I believe.
How many people do you guys have, like, on the team?
Because no one's trying to get in.
No, I was curious.
I don't know an exact number, but I would guess close to 30.
He said
Did you say that's about right, Zayden?
Probably.
Say
Probably.
high 20s, around
Shut up,
30
don't laugh.
people.
What'd you say, Zayden?
Don't laugh.
Well, right now in like practice, we have 11 people that practice on like the varsity side,
Mhm.
and then we probably have on the other end. There's probably 15 to 20. I'm not sure on the
Is
exact.
Lex good?
Lex is low key pretty good.
He's got a
Hey,
handle, but he
Jansen.
can't shoot.
If I played basketball, do you think I'd be left or right bench?
Well,
I
so
would-
the
you probably wouldn't
further
have a
right,
jersey.
the further right you go is the deeper you are on the bench. So whatever you want to interpret that as,
Oh.
Not
So
necessarily.
right.
Could be
Typically.
further left.
typically at home. I'm basing this off at home, Zayden.
I
If you're
could- I
looking
couldn't
at our
even play
bench,
if I tried or not, could I?
if you're looking at our bench in a home
It's
game,
been two.
this is the deep bench on the right. Obviously, it's the opposite on the camera, but
It's probably been too late to join.
I would say so. Well, you wouldn't even be eligible for like our first couple weeks.
Because you have to
You
have a certain amount of
practices.
practices.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to play for a while. So that's kind of like with people talk about playing football like 2 weeks in the year. It's like, why
Yeah, you wouldn't play till the playoffs and probably not even play
play?
then.
I know.
But so, well, once again, I don't know anything about wrestling. I don't know. I think the girls' basketball team, they have some returning. They also lost some big pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they'll be good, but I'm not sure if they'll be as good as they were last year or not. Well,
They got Bryn back. She didn't play last year because of her shoulder or knee or both, maybe.
that's what I'm saying. They lost a decent amount. They lost probably, I'd say, give or take half of their team that
Good,
played.
yeah.
Half their minutes, maybe even a little more.
Yeah.
But they're bringing back the other half, obviously, and then they are adding on Brent, of
Freshmen,
course,
freshmen,
a
yeah.
huge freshman class. They got a huge,
Which is
freshman
good,
class. Yeah. Well, that's what we mentioned. I think it was the one with Will about. I mentioned that for whatever reason, our girls' basketball team can't ever field numbers. It's looking like maybe that trend's going to change.
Good.
Maybe Van
I think
Leer-
it helps. Think it helps whenever the younger grades see success. Like whenever, like a few years ago in like 2016, whenever the girls basketball team went to state. I know that like really pushed my sister. Like this is really something that you can go places with. You know what I mean?
Maybe Van Leer's just got that recruiting magic.
Maybe.
He's got that. He knows how to recruit. I don't know. But either way, I don't know what their schedule looks like either. I don't know. I know we play a really hard schedule. Boys basketball does. So, but really to me, as much as all those games, having a winning record and all that's cool and all,
Mm-hmm.
you know, conference and districts is what the whole year is about. And I think they still have a great shot to contend for all that,
Yeah.
hopefully. And I hope our boys team can maybe kick that in as well, hopefully. Hopefully we can get something on a banner. I've said this before, I need either basketball or baseball. I'd love to get both, but I want a district or a conference title.
What is Blood doing?
I'm looking for the
Just
race.
leave the
Buddy's
eraser away.
lost.
You threw it at me first.
Nobody's a lost.
I'm gonna
Horse-
tell the dean I was acting in defense.
God dang.
My bad.
What did you even do to your mic? It was like.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway,
Oh, I found it.
MLB,
No.
MLB,
No.
MLB. Matt is still wrong about the Dodgers not winning the World Series.
He's just gonna
Still
rub that-
wrong.
I think we need to mention that. Like every are we mentioning that every podcast until the opening day, Owen?
Yeah.
Matt was wrong about his World Series prediction. The Dodgers, like me and Owen predicted,
Thank God sports betting wasn't legalized during that.
won the World Series.
I'm telling you, I would have put all my chips on the Padres too.
You would have been the guy sending death threats to Aaron Judge when he dropped that pop fly.
What was that? I seen this stupid. My dad came up to me with a stupid joke.
Oh, did he?
It was like about New Year's. and they're like, Aaron Judge will be. He's like, hey Matt, did you know Aaron Judge will be at the New Year's thing? He's gonna help drop the ball.
I saw that.
And then he goes,
TikTok.
boom! Like, and then I laughed because he was laughing. But
the dad laugh.
yeah, he's like, oh.
The dad.
Oh yeah, drop the ball, New Year's. I get it, you know.
Well, really, what's
Do you get it?
the craziest? That was crazy, but also the Garrett Cole Anthony Rizzo play was kind of
Rizzo.
yeah.
All right, we
The
got
one the air
gotta leave.
the Volpe air really wasn't that crazy. That was kind of just where he bounced the throw to
Yeah.
Jazz Chisholm. What the heck's Volpe's name?
Volpe.
It's like Anthony or something like that.
Anthony? Is it Anthony?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look.
My education on baseball goes down when the Cardinals are in the playoffs. I just start to not care. I wanted the Padres to win. I was rooting for them. Actually, yeah, I was rooting for the Padres and Royals because, well, Royals are the Missouri team, and the only reason I don't root for the Missouri team in the NFL is because it's the Chiefs, the refs. So. But the last game that
The
that I
9-0
watched,
Chiefs.
yeah, they blocked that field goal. That was cool.
That was not cool. I was very fuming. I was on.
Jansen's just a
was- yeah,
hater.
'cause, you know,
Well, I'm a
when the
Broncos
Chiefs
fan,
win,
though.
when the Chiefs win, it's just gonna affect my life so bad.
I'm a
gonna
Bron-
ball,
Matt.
and start crying.
Yeah, it's
Matt,
I'm a Broncos fan.
It's
I think
Anthony.
I had a little bit of a reason to gripe about.
I would lie. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Broncos fan too.
Bandwagon.
I mean,
Bo Picks.
I was not a bandwagon. That's Logan Bailey. That was always the team.
Buddy, I actually
Logan
am
Bailey's a
Broncos
bandwagon,
fan. I don't know
that's
if
what you
you
said?
are.
No, Logan Bailey and
Logan
me.
Bailey's a
Hey, Matt,
bandwagon,
who's your
alright.
favorite team? Like freshman years? I'm like, yeah, probably the Broncos. I'd have to say.
Sure.
That's
when they were
my favorite.
crap, when they were horrible.
Have been horrible.
Are-
Yeah,
I
are
mean,
they still
are-
horrible? I don't even know.
Honestly, at this
I
point, we
don't
should.
know. I don't
Honestly,
watch
at this point, we need to bring Trevor Simeon
The only
back.
football I watch right here, it says Cacall, St. Louis football, the St. Louis Battlehawks.
You remember old Trevor Simeon?
Call us the law.
Yeah, call is the law. Trevor Simeon, did not remember.
He was their quarterback after Peyton Manning left. The
No, he
Broncos
wasn't.
quarterback.
No, he wasn't.
They literally the year after Manning left, they went 9-7, and then they haven't had a winning record since.
That's tough, honestly.
Gosh. Also, the
Dang. Blues
Blues and injuries.
Hmm.
Philip Broberg's gone.
Who?
That's the defenseman I was talking
Who?
about. Dylan Holloway's gone.
Who?
He got hit by a puck in the neck.
I saw that. He like almost died.
Yeah.
Didn't we already talk about this?
What?
already
Yeah,
talked-
we definitely talked about that one.
No.
Yeah.
Did we?
talked about that not last. Maybe last
It
week.
was last week.
Yeah,
We talked about dude getting hit in the neck.
Okay, so that was last week already. Yeah, they're like the Blues are on a tough stretch right now.
Who?
Oh,
Wait, who's that?
Shut up. But they do. They're on a rough patch right now. It's tough watching it. I mean, they got crapped on 8-1. They got beat by a touchdown in hockey.
Oh, that's tough.
yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There's been times where it's going good, and it was still tough for me to watch. I'm just not a big hockey guy.
But
Not my
I'll
thing.
still
I'm too
watch him and root
blind.
for him, and I can't wait till like Robert Thomas and comes back at least, so we have a little bit of hope to watch.
I
him.
can't see the little puck going across the screen.
Yeah,
I still don't think our season's over.
I think it is.
Well, it's definitely not. They haven't even played like 10 games yet.
I ain't hear no bell. This game
They've
ain't
played more
over.
than 10 games already.
Mhm.
How many have they played?
I think they're 7-9.
They've played that many games.
Yeah, so
You know that
16
video of,
games, and they might have lost in overtime, so maybe 17.
Yeah, the video of that Phillies fan, or Eagles fan. He's like, "This game ain't over. I ain't hear no bell." And then like cuts to him. He's like, "The season
They
is
are
over."
7-9. What a
How
what
many
a
games did they say they play? So 16.
16.
Games?
Yeah.
Yeah, 16 games a season. You got an 82-game season, and we're 7-9, so there's plenty of time.
I swore hockey season just started. How long has it been going on for? A month?
They started in October. September is preseason. October is
So yeah, about a month.
so yeah.
They've played a lot of games for that quick. I feel like.
Yeah, they
I
do.
don't
They usually play every other night, and then they'll have like a little break, and then if they do have a break, sometimes they usually have like back-to-back days of games. It's probably the same structure as basketball, because they have 82 games in the season too, right?
Yeah.
NBA.
Mhm.
Yeah, so very similar to that. Thank God we don't have an in-season
Oh.
tournament.
So. Yeah, sounds great, man. I don't know anything about hockey. I'm
I'm gonna go produce my drama club video.
Oh yeah.
So you better give me time to do that.
But anyway, so curious thing about the NFL too. I'm curious, Matt. What since we did it with baseball, what's your Super Bowl prediction right now?
Chiefs are gonna win.
That's not a
pleasing.
prediction, bud. I said
Who's gonna
who's-
be in the?
who's playing? Who do you think's playing the AFC NFC Championship, and then who's winning those games and going to the Super Bowl, and who's winning the Super Bowl? Who's your top 4 teams? Who's the last 4 left?
Dude,
I can't name 4 teams in the AFL or. I
I mean,
or
NFC. What? That's the Saints, the
Saints are garbage. Don't you dare say the
Rams,
Saints.
the
I'd say last 4 in
Those
NFC
are NFC teams.
Niners, Lions.
See, I'm lost because I know like the Central, like
The
the
Vikings aren't bad.
not
I mean,
the.
they're not amazing.
Do they
but
call
not
it the
bad.
NFC Central? Or
I'm going Lions, Eagles,
Well,
and then on the other side, I'm going Chiefs versus the Ravens.
For
Taking Ravens to the Super Bowl to lose to the Lions.
NFC, I'm going Lions. What team did I just say?
49ers.
I don't think the Niners are gonna go to the.
Niners
NFC
Chiefs again.
Championship.
Niners Chiefs again.
Oh, it's gonna be like Lions.
Matt just
Lions,
named the
Chiefs.
two teams he knows.
It's the Texans.
Well, I don't know anything about
Are
the
the
NFL.
Texans in the AFC?
AFC.
Well, if the Niners and Chiefs are in the Super Bowl again, I'm sorry they have to watch it again, but the Chiefs are going to pull it off.
I think it's gonna be the Broncos and the Jets.
Yeah.
2 best teams in the league.
Well, you never know. It's very possible.
Definitely not the Jets.
No,
The
they're like 2-9 or something.
the Broncos is
Yeah, they ain't going to make
it's
it.
technically possible. The Jets is very, very, very not possible. They're like 2-8 or something like that.
They
I
could
don't know, but I
still
think
they could still make it in the
AFC.
wild card if they won out, right? Because I'm sure. So Jets fans,
AFC?
it's not over yet.
AFC, I think it'll be Chiefs, Bills in the AFC Championship. Chiefs win Super Bowl.
How are the Cowboys
No
doing?
Blaze.
Bad.
Really?
Bad, yeah.
Speak
Dak
the
Prescott
Cowboys
just got
record.
hurt.
They just
He's
got
out for the season.
smacked by the Eagles.
Ooh.
Yeah, and Dak's out for the season, so they're going like I don't know who their backup is.
The Cowboys. It says 3
Need
and
to go
3.
sign
That's
AJ
not- They're
McCarron.
3 and 6. Ooh, 3 and 6.
That's tough.
Well, I think in the NFC, there's way less contenders than the AFC. The NFC, you have the Buccaneers, maybe.
And the Lions are like pretty solid.
The Eagles, maybe.
The Eagles haven't been playing like amazing.
Oh,
They're
I forgot
playing
about the
good, but
Commanders.
Commanders are actually
Buccaneers,
Oh yeah,
Eagles,
I seen that.
Commanders,
I was turning that game on.
Lions. Not the Vikings. They got Sam Darnold. They ain't winning no Super Bowls.
not
Shut up,
The
Zayden.
ghosts are just
Turn-
gonna go
turn-
away.
Turn the mic off, Zayden.
The ghosts
Zayden,
are gonna
turn
go
the mic
away,
off, bro.
and then he's gonna start balling again.
Nah, I-
Wait, who's on the what team?
The Vikings.
Sam Darnold.
There ain't no
Sam
team.
Darnold's a dog.
I'm saying.
Top
bro.
glazing.
And
Just-
you have not.
He's
Matt
a
just-
dog. He
Matt
is a
last
dog.
few weeks, the ghost just started
Matt just
talking.
confirmed he doesn't watch football.
Why? He's been
His last 3
playing good.
games or 4 games have been horrible.
He's a dog.
That's just because the ghost.
He's been terrible.
It's a ghost. It happens. Look at
But
Drew
anyway.
Pine. Look at Drew Pine. He was seeing ghosts in the Mizzou game.
I'm going Eagles, Commanders, Buccaneers, and Lions. That's about the only 4 contenders in my
I'd
opinion.
have to say
there.
the St. Louis Battlehawks
Disrespectful.
and the Kansas City.
And then my other contenders are on the other side is Texans, Chiefs, Ravens, and
Josh Allen's been playing really good.
and Bills. Yeah, that's
He's
it.
not as good as Sam Darnold.
Those are your 8. Those are in my opinion the top 8.
Zayden knows what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Zayden knows.
What'd
what
you
I'm-
say?
Said Sam Darnold is a dog.
Sam Darnold is one of those quarterbacks
He's
that I
better-
feel like
better than Josh Allen.
he's gonna do the same. He
He
I-
might
I
even
feel
be
like-
better than Patrick Mahomes.
I
Honestly.
feel like all them quarterbacks that turn out
Sam
to be
freaking
busts,
Darnold is a dog.
they do the same thing. They're absolutely garbage for the team they drafted, and then they go somewhere else and
Baker
have
Mayfield.
like an incredible. Baker Mayfield's actually been really good.
He's been pretty good this season.
have,
but
you guys,
he'll-
have you guys talked about Sam Darnold yet?
Shut.
All right, that's it. That's the end of the podcast.
But I think Sam Darnold. He had his really good 5-game stretch.
This next game, he's gonna dog out Zayden. Mark my words. Sam Darnold is gonna be all over
Matt,
NFL.
Matt, who do the Vikings play this week?
That would have
Yeah, I
to be
thought so.
the
Nah, you wait. The Vikings. They're about.
Saints.
They're about to trade their
do you
first
know?
round quarterback.
Is it actually the Saints?
I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't even remember.
I was gonna say if I guess that,
I,
that's
I
like,
bet it's not the same.
it's definitely not the
But
Saints.
no, they're gonna end up trading J.J. McCarthy, their first round pick, before he ever plays a game. Give Sam Darnold some massive contract because he had some good games,
They might as well just sign
and
you.
then
Dan.
Sam Darnold's gonna turn into a bum
The
again.
Vikings play the Titans this week.
You know, I didn't know you were Sam Darnold's biggest hater, dude.
I'm not.
Yeah,
He's
since
just not.
everybody's
I just don't
biggest
believe
hater.
he's a good
He just
quarterback.
hates on me, dude.
I just don't think he's a good quarterback.
Apparently, J.J.
Sam
McCarthy.
Darnold is going to be.
I just don't think Sam Darnold is a good quarterback. That's not hating
I
on.
disagree with you. You are wrong.
That's not hating on Sam Darnold.
I don't watch a
You
freaking
also
snap of
say
football.
Bo Nix is good, so.
I never said Bo
That's
Nix was
true.
good.
Bo
I
Nix
said
is good.
Bo
I never said Bo Nix was good.
Bo Picks.
Bo Nix is
For a
good.
rookie,
Bo
I
Picks.
think he
He's
is
a
good.
rookie. Chill out.
For a rookie,
Picks.
I said he was good. As an
Rookies
NFL
have
quarterback,
troubles.
he is
Bro
not
Picks.
good.
The stupid thing about the NFL too is all this. They're starting the rookie quarterbacks immediately.
Wait, we're talking about Bo Picks?
But
Bo
they are.
Nix for
They're starting
rookies.
the rookies too fast. They're
Bo
getting
Nix
into
or
the
Bo
league
Picks?
and they're like, oh yeah, you're a first round pick, so we're gonna put you in immediately, and they expect
Bo
them
Picks?
to just
Bo
go
Nix has
crazy.
been better than Caleb Williams.
Bo Picks?
That's I think a guaranteed statement.
Unless you're Justin Fields, then that's.
He's
that's a
I would
whole
say he's
topic.
been better than Drake May.
Caleb throwing an interception. Williams?
Caleb, they haven't scored a touchdown
In
like
his
the
defense,
last two games.
In his
I know.
defense, he's completing passes.
Who?
Well, I'm pretty sure I saw a text from him that said you won't have to punt very much this season, and I saw a clip, and it was like how many times they had to punt this season. And it was like a lot.
Bears offense, everyone says it's the offensive line, but at the same time, not Sam Darnold, gosh dang it.
Yeah, I know
Caleb
he's
Williams.
thinking of him. He's so like he's just thinking about Sam Darnold.
We're switching
so much
between people
because of how good Sam Darnold is that he can't get his.
But
mind
Caleb
off the
Williams just
Matt, who did Sam Darnold play
rough.
play with before the Vikings?
Sam Darnold was on the Buffalo Bills at one point. Was he?
no.
The Jets.
Good job, Matt.
Sorry.
No,
Second
no.
try.
Sorry.
Hey,
He looks like Josh Allen a little bit.
Matt, this would be
He
like
kind
a,
of does. That's my bad. He does kind of look like Josh. He
This
has
would-
similarities to Josh.
Matt,
Allen.
this would
That's
be
why
li-
he's better than Josh. Allen.
this would be like if you were talking about how garbage like the Coyotes were, and I was sitting here telling you, no,
and
they're
I'd
the best
call you
team
dumb
in the
because the Coyotes aren't even a team anymore. It's actually the Utah Hockey Club. So you can just
That-
go away.
That's my point, Matt. You're trying to argue us a statement about something you have no clue about.
Everything I say that comes out of my mouth about the NFL is a truest statement. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
honestly, you guys are going to be just starstruck by Sam Darnold's performance this week
I
against the
agree.
whatever team they're playing, and it's going
They're
to be
playing
so
the
insane.
Titans. I'd hope he does good. The Titans,
Shut up.
The
All right,
Titans.
yeah. Oh, they play the Titans. It's the NFL, dog. You like, come on. It's still the NFL. It's still
Okay,
the
there's
NFL
31 teams in the NFL, and then there's the Titans.
And
team. Dogging on the Titans. What's wrong with the
they're
Titans?
number 31, and the Panthers are
They
number
ain't
30.
32. They ain't
They're
32.
bad. Who's worse than the Titans?
The Panthers.
No, they're not. I would rather play the Panthers or the Titans than the Panthers.
Hey, what
Jets.
team's Sam Darnold on?
The Vikings.
Okay, so
Hold up, dude. Let's peep some NFL power rankings real quick.
Vikings. Actually, I change it. I change everything I said about the Super Bowl. The Minnesota Vikings are going to win the Super Bowl with Sam Darnold as a Super Bowl MVP, and he is going to
Matt,
be.
stop.
Man, I'd be surprised if they made the playoffs.
Yeah.
Although,
and
I
making
bet
the
they
playoffs.
It's like already.
It's already in my head.
practically guaranteed.
It's
Oh
already
shoot,
in
I
my-
forgot about the Giants. The Giants are the
Oh,
worst
yeah.
team in the NFL, yeah.
I
Hold
forgot
on,
they
let's go.
existed.
Oh, I got to keep scrolling up. It's the Vikings. They're up
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm still scrolling up.
Oh my god.
Hold on, where are we at? Oh my gosh, oh my lord, 9th. Sam Darnold has thrown more interceptions five than that.
Yeah, you better not.
Scratch
you better
that.
not read that. Matt.
The Vikings,
Yeah,
the Vikings
bad
are
days.
looking much
have
more
bad
mortal,
days,
but they
just
do
like
have some
Jared
pretty
Goff.
winnable,
Wait,
winnable
wait,
games.
scroll
They're
up.
looking much more mortal.
What's that even mean?
Okay, but
It means they're bound to crash and burn.
He won
Okay,
him.
Who's
but-
number one?
okay, but
Number one's
Jared-
either
Jared
Lions or
Goff-
Chiefs.
It's the Chiefs. What are you talking
I
about?
know Jared Goff.
Oh,
Jared Goff with
yeah.
5
shout out to the
picks.
Chiefs.
Yeah, last.
Yeah,
game.
see,
The last game
Jared Goff's a
Goff
good
was
quarterback. The Lions. He's been really.
No
good.
way we're comparing the Vikings to the Lions right now.
I'm talking about Jared Goff. You dingle
The only
dong.
thing they're similar is they're in the same division. That's the only thing similar to them.
Yeah, but I mean, Jared Goff's struggling, so Sam Darnold can struggle too. Just because he's Sam Darnold doesn't.
Matt
mean
probably
he has to
still
be
thinks Matthew
Darnold
Stafford plays for the
racist.
Lions.
Huh?
I said you probably still think Matthew Stafford plays for the Lions. Hasn't
No,
played
he's on
for
the.
them.
He's on the Rams.
I know. I said you probably think he does.
All this flaming coming towards.
I
me
don't
about
know,
him.
but I definitely have a feeling the Super Bowl venue is gonna have way more ghosts than any other stadium he's ever played in. As he gets into the playoffs, the ghosts are just gonna increase. They're not gonna go away.
Is that the same ghost that Dak Prescott sees in the playoffs?
Oh, sorry. I thought it was
Did you
Matt.
mute Jansen? Oh my gosh, you're a turd.
Sorry.
You want me to talk?
That's crazy, Owen.
Which Jansen?
That does need to happen. It's so loud now because you got my freaking thing turned all the way up.
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Oh, it's not funny.
If we
Not
did
funny.
turn Jansen's
I'm laughing.
volume down, like
Value.
a little bit, volume.
Yeah, I think it's about time to
Audio.
go.
Okay, Matt, I'll turn it off.
All right, it's time to go. Jason's crashing out.
Sam Darnold and the Vikings gonna be Super Bowl champions.
The Vikings are frauds.
All right, that's the end of the podcast.
Sam Darnold is my Pookie Bear. Sam Darnold is the best quarterback on the face of the earth.
Most fraudulent team in the NFL, the Minnesota Vikings.
Sam Darnold is the
All right,
greatest
we're into the
football
podcast.
player of all
I'm getting
time.
out of here.
He's better than Tom Brady. Sam